my crafting friends, I'm coming with a challenge video for Sheetal, and I was introduced to Sheetal's channel through Laura, who's Laura Loves Lace here on YouTube. I'm sure you've heard of Laura. She is a wonderful gal in our YouTube crafting community who is so sweet and generous with sending out racks to so many people, and she gets some really fun embellishments off of eBay, and she loves to share with her friends. And Sheetal is new to YouTube. She just reached her 100 subbies, so she's having a little challenge giveaway, and she wants us to tell about our scrapbooking journey. And so I'm just going to share a little bit about my scrapbooking journey with you gals and with Sheetal. So I started scrapbooking about 22 years ago when my husband and I got married. There was some friends of his that the wife was a creative memories consultant, and so she's the one that introduced me to the idea of scrapbooking. And she would have workshops and such at her house, and she'd give me a scrapbook and some scrapbooking things, and she actually helped me get started after my husband and I got married to work on my wedding album. So she helped me with that. And I don't know if you're familiar with Creative Memories, but they kind of were like a home party based business, like Stamping Up. And you know, it was in the day of the decorative scissors that you cut your pictures out using the decorative scissors, or you would, you know, trace around. They had these templates that you traced around and then added a bunch of stickers. And I think that's kind of why I don't use that many stickers. If they're 3D, I'll buy a few packages, you know, of them, or there's something I'm really fond of. But when my kids were little, you know, it was really difficult to find time to be able to scrapbook. And when they're little, you know, 2 or whatever, and they start moving around, then they want to be in everything and they want to help you, and so you really don't have as much time. So it was, you know, I was lucky if I got the pictures down on a page, a few stickers, and did some writing and called it good. And so it's kind of amazing and interesting to me today to see, you know, how far I have evolved in the creation process and in scrapbooking. Then about 16 maybe or so years ago, I was introduced to rubber stamping and card making. There was a company called Dots, D-O-T-S, Dozens of Terrific Stamps, and it was another company like Stamping Up, you know, just a home party kind of a deal. And one of the gals had a party that her husband worked with mine, so I was invited to that. And so I bought a few things, and you know, that was when I kind of started getting more into the card making. And actually I really love the card making and the altering items I've gotten into since being on DT's some design teams. And I love doing the altering items and the making cards. And the scrapbooking has kind of diminished. I tried doing the Project Lifeway, and I like that a lot better. I think the most difficult thing for me is the journaling. And you know, I've watched a lot of videos and about you know, the journaling. It's such an important part of the scrapbooking, but I've never been a writer. I don't really like writing. In school, when we had to write papers, I struggled. It would take me 2 days to just figure out a topic, and then what am I supposed to say? And I guess maybe because I'm not a real social and real conversationalist, it's just really hard for me to think up what to say. But you know, I know the journaling is one of the most important parts of the scrapbook, because I have a few baby pictures and, you know, time from my childhood, but you know, my mom at least wrote down ages and, you know, years, so I have that. But you know, there's really no depth of meaning, you know, to the pictures, like memories being told and, you know, feelings. And so I try and include that, but when I make a scrapbook, it's so hard for me. I'll do all the scrapbooking, and you know, I love you know, embellishing it and everything, but it'll sit for a long time before I get to the journaling part of it, because I feel like for my kids, I want to leave, you know, a cute story, or tell something, my feelings about the event, or you know, just add some detail that gives some extra special meaning to that particular scrapbook page or layout. So You know, it's one thing I haven't done as much, but I have like 2 or 3 years of pictures that are on my external hard drive, and I have them stored, you know, by month and year. So at least I know that, and I can figure out, you know, how old my kids were and all that, and get some stories written down. So my goal here soon, I'm hoping to get, you know, in the next year or so, a room here at my house dedicated for my crafts, and you know, just to get those memories recorded for my kids. So I'm hoping that I can start, you know, slowly just printing off a month at a time, but and getting the scrapbooking done. But it's fun to see, you know, how I've evolved from, you know, just the decorative scissors and cardstock and a few stickers to, you know, really embellishing the page, and, you know, even sometimes making your own handmade embellishments and stuff for the scrapbook layouts. So I'm going to put a link in the description box below to Sheetal's 100 subbie giveaway challenge. Thank you, Sheetal, for a really fun challenge. It's always fun to learn about other crafters' journeys of how they started crafting and why they enjoy it so much. And it is really a wonderful outlet for me, and I love the YouTube crafting community. I've met so many wonderful friends through it. So thank you, ladies, for watching, and happy crafting.